All right, let's think about voice leading a little bit and the 2-5-1 chord progression, the ubiquitous 2-5 chord progression in all jazz forms. Well, all is a big word, but in most. All right. Now you're probably playing 2-5s and you're doing this like a D minor 7 and a G7 and a 1 C major 7. But what we want to do is break that down into smaller forms that you can voice lead, change quickly and change simply, and then alter quickly and simply as well. So rather than play a D minor 7 like this with a root of 5, a flat 7, a flat 3, and another 5, which is not really necessary. Let's eliminate notes that we don't need. So we're going to continue with the root, and then our flat 7, and then the flat 3 up on top. And we're going to get rid of those 2/5 altogether. They're redundant. They're not needed in order to capture the sound of that chord. Okay, so here is our new D minor 7. You can see I've got a mute happening here. The mute on top is pretty natural, and I've actually, got a sneaky mute there down on the bottom, right? So I can strike all 6 strings, but only the 3 are sounding that I need, right? Okay, now I want to change to a G7, and all I do to change to a G7 is my second finger goes to the 5th of the chord on the bottom, and then my first finger goes to the 3rd. So in fact, all I'm doing is changing one note. I'm moving this C to a B. Changing 2 fingers, but just one note's moving. And now resolving to the C major 7 with a 1, 5, 3 and a major 7, 3 on top. 1, 5, major 7, 3 on top. Super nice, simple, straightforward, easy change. Okay. Now, let's take that one step further. Let's work our way down from the 3 chord. Same changes. Okay, good. Now let's do some alterations. Here is the D minor 7 with no 5ths. If I drop my 3rd finger, just drop my 3rd finger, I now have a D minor 7 with a flat 5. Okay, if I keep those fingers in place, those notes in place, 1, flat 5, flat 7, 3 on top, and I just move that one note again that we talked about before, I now have a G7 with a flat 9, right? And I have a 5th in the lowest voice. Now let's take that same idea, moving it up to the 3 chord, and then add that flat 5. And now that's an A7 with a flat 9. And giving us a flat 5. And I should point out that in this case, the G7 with a flat 9 diminished seventh chord. I can call this a D diminished seventh if I want as well, but in this case it's functioning as a G7 with a flat 9. If I take this G7 with a flat 9, or a diminished seventh, right? Let's just take it that much further. Okay, so now we have minor 7 flat 5. And I can take that through. So once more, minor 7 flat 5, 7 flat 9 with a fifth in the bass, same as this, and then resolve down from the 3. Okay, I hope that's going to increase your chord repertoire by just a teeny bit, and again breaking down those bulky chord forms, and thinking of voices moving, not chord pictures, not a big lump of a picture plastered on the fretboard. Sort of similar to looking at it like a similar approach to the auto harp. This is all of your chords are malleable. All of your chords, a chord by definition is several notes played at the same time. I want you to look at those notes separately and see how they're moving in progression from one chord to the next.